Welcome to the stream, guys. Today we're going to continue our platinum run of Cold Steel 4. We're going to do our Eventide today. Been looking forward to this since our last stream, and even looking forward to this for like a good week now. Why? Because it's the chapter before the finale, and where I'll get my last 2 trophies. Besides beating the game on Nightmare mode. I'm just getting cozy here. Got my kitty blanket on, my cat shirt. Cat's her beside me. Let's go, let's do that Eventide, and what I'll do is I'll just save over my old stuff down there. It's not like I'll need that anymore, will I? I was hoping to do a workout today, but I didn't get to that. I had like no energy today. So just kind of laced around with the cats, did a couple things around the house, stuff like that. 5 towering spires appeared throughout Erebonia, as well as a massive floating stronghold. At first, the people fell into a panic, but announcements from the Imperial government eventually calmed the unrest. And so, though some did with the exhausted resignation and others did with the eerie sort of excitement, all turned to face tomorrow's coming war. It ended on a cliffhanger last time, saying like war will be at like noon tomorrow. Imagine hearing that. I'd like poop my pants, have a heart attack, and die if they're just like, there's gonna be war at noon tomorrow. I'm like, alright, dead. Here we go, there's the Gwen. Speeding it up. There's Vida. Those on the Courageous 2 quickly sent out emergency messages to all their allies. Together they worked tirelessly, attempting to make sense of the situation as much as possible. Bum, bum, bum. It's always someone different driving all the time, it seems. Like, Randy's in the hot seat there. Well, that's not Randy, that's Father Thomas. I thought it was Randy. As a result, they concluded that the ancient floating fortress had appeared as part of the final stage of the Empire's curse. Its powerful energies would further twist and warp the people's minds in order to drive them to endless war and bloodshed. Thought he was Randy from behind. They look so similar. That's one thing. I find a lot of the characters, since there's so many, they look similar. In addition to the true nature of the numerous white spires, was instantly clear to those with ties to the church. They were nearly identical to the Salt Pale, and the product of singularity and the cause of the North Ambrian disaster 28 years ago. It was hypothesized that they were created from residual matter from the original Salt Pale that had remained underground. However, unlike the original Salt Pale, these new ones did not convert their surroundings to salt. Rather, they appeared to be spiritually linked to the floating fortress. A multi-layered barrier was also observed surrounding the fortress, with initial analysis revealing it to be completely impenetrable. Will we have to take down all 5? Just looking for my kitty, she's over here. Hear any noise? That's what the noise is. It's a noisy little thing. Good. Gotta get those butt smacks. Operation Jormungandr showed no signs of slowing, with the resistance represented by Mil Mirage was also gathering momentum. Calvard, Liberal, and Mafaria, they mustered their forces along with the support of the Wiseland army. The time for the continent's 2 great powers to clash drew nearer and nearer, the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We'll be around Michelin today. My blankie ready for that. A silly creature. Yeah. Ready? Just wait for me to put the blanket over there. There you go. Oliver, Rain, and the rest of the Radiant Wings would not stand idly by and watch fate unfold, however. As they were trying to decide their best course of action, they received an unexpected message from an old friend. It's George. It was George. He had called to fill them in on what was happening. A massive object that had appeared over the Osgiliath Basin was the ancient superweapon of the gnomes. Imperial Fortress. Ethereal, I should say. It was an airborne structure from before the Great Collapse that had been hidden away in the space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. The past millennium, the gnomes had been carrying out large-scale renovations on the fortress. It has been converted to connect to the Pales in interference with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage for the rivalry of the Seven. It was there they intended to hold the final rivalry once the Great Twilight had reached its climax. Goofy Kitty! All for the sake of reforging the Great One. However, though it was faint, a single spark of hope still remained. The members of the Radiant Wings gathered together, joined by the key personnel from Mil Mirage. Together they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat the dire situation before them. So it was that, on the eve of the clash between Normandyr and Mil Mirage, the third operation was born. Their course of action decided, and all those involved gathered together at certain location in Crossbell. The eve of war. Yesterday I started Kingdom Hearts 3. I haven't played a Kingdom Hearts game since probably 2011, 2012, so it's been like a good 12 years. So that story was rusty. I had to watch videos online to catch me up on the story. Here's the creepy-ass son. The Teletubby son. That's where he retired. There's Vita. There's Emma and Celine. Going on. Just reading about the stuff you have to do in this chapter here. There's the boats, everyone's waiting, it's the eve of war. Oh my. Everyone's ready for the war. A barrier on it. Bro! Got Gaius. Neshalom. Yeah, got one today. Gonna get 2 trophies. Hoping to beat this game by the end of the week, but we'll see.
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone.
It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
I always
We
like
should be
Celine.
thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
I still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Michelin.
That was impressive.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells,
That
our
was in
stigmas, and the
that scene
Merkaba.
there.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
And then we were able to convert the Pantagruel's orbal energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
Ha ha ha! Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit.
We ain't
Oliver.
exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way. Not that we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble, beneath his notice.
He probably sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Opening act nothing. Doesn't he know we're the main event?
Estelle!
Hey there, everyone! Good to see you guys.
Didn't even recognize her voice.
How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already? Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
Still haven't gotten
Can't
used to
believe
her
we
voice.
had it all to ourselves.
Wasn't Sky, she sung voice.
Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
The last time was when Mariabelle invited us after the trade conference.
Oh man, that seems like it was 100 years ago.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
We still had a lot of fun, though.
I always found
Looking
Kia's
around,
voice
we've
annoying.
got quite the crowd here now.
Yeah, and a lot of us are from Thor's too.
We might as well live it up then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all. You're right.
We're gonna run around, do some
Tomorrow's when everything
scenes,
will be
buy some
decided.
gifts,
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel.
get our Vantage
Though
Masters
honestly,
and stuff.
it's still a pretty dicey plan.
Alright. Few hours ago, I thought I'd get to play, but I guess not. I'm glad it's voiced, so I
So-
can't see.
This is Operation Shining Steel, then.
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
So basically, we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission, and then have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down. That about sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with. Our top priority, however, is making sure the Divine Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan.
Oh, good.
As long as Reen and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax.
We got this.
If we manage to seize
I hope.
control of the rivalries before then, however,
we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
We won't be able to beat it today, but we should be able to beat it
At this point,
this
they
week.
think they've already won. It's likely they'll
Finale's
welcome
always really
Instructor
big in
Ring
Trail's
since they
game.
need him to finish the rivalries. And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news. They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
Yes. They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes. And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately, I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the pales.
Yes.
What's gonna be there?
It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
Let's do it, guys.
right.
Let's talk more action. Oh, it's the whole crew.
You can leave one of the salt pails to the Liberals.
All the SSS.
We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
Same for us in the SSS.
Nice.
As members of the Radiant Wings, let us help clear a path for you and the others.
Estelle. Lloyd.
I'm glad we
Everyone.
don't take down those pails or else it'll be like 5 more dungeons.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Oh, the Jubilee girls are helping? Oh, sorry.
Are you sure?
They're gonna take one down, so that's 3.
Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
The time has come for the Stall Ritter to unite once more, to see our Lord's will done.
Our lord saw fit to grant you her power. It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
All of you.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh? We'll be
Lots of
teaming up with
guys.
those Stall Ritter gals, if that's okay.
The boss would have wanted as much from us.
Zeno, Leo.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
Is it ever?
In that case, you can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
As maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role.
Angie! You too, Sharon?
Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes. After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
Oh, nice.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow. I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
You
Sharon,
go, girl.
Angelica.
Then you can count me in too.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here. You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Yeah, Toa.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
I'll be on the bridge as well. But even then, I suspect we'll have our hands full manning the air defenses.
Probably.
Understood. There's no need for concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play. Thank you, both of you. But still,
Elfin's kind.
we can't just send them out by themselves.
Then I guess you'll just have to let me join them.
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this. I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway. Because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
George.
At least I'm not calling him
So
Georg
that
now.
makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
Yeah, we still need 2 more groups.
Grandmother.
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk. Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Reinford maid, would that be sufficient?
that'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
Wow, Angie.
I don't think now's really the time.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
Nice.
For crying out loud.
We now have 4 groups.
What I just do? What I do? Oh my god. Did not want to do that.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that one to me.
Principal Le Guin!
Aren't you supposed to be focusing on all that meal mirage stuff?
Sorry about that, guys. I must have hit on accident.
But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands. I'll be taking over tomorrow, once the war begins in earnest.
Lieutenant General Bright anticipates that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army with a similar mindset.
All bets are off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
The Imperial Army will likely be forced to a halt in both Liberl and Remiferia. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
Perhaps. It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come, at least. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone. It's as the General says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandblock name.
Don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up for all the time I lost.
Father, Toval. I had a feeling Vita would show up to help.
Can't pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Show 'em what you can do, Zero Artisan.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle, Lloyd, Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway.
We got this.
We fly tomorrow at noon, as Meal Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Michelin later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts. We were hoping all of you could join us.
Alright. Are we in Michelin now? Pretty sure there's no more official bonding events. Only bonding we can do now is with, like, going on different attractions with different party members to boost up their friendship rank. I'm just gonna be doing the necessities, which is Yuna and Laura. Sharon says, it would seem everything's coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this is the last place I'd expect to spend the night before the war, says Elisa. Still can't believe your dad booked the whole hotel out for us, and on a discount too. Well, they weren't going to have any customers otherwise. It was kind of a win-win situation, really, says Yuna. Theo says, in other words, Mishi has no choice but to entertain me for as long as I crave. Wow. Okay, Teotot. Have some pity on the poor chump inside him, will ya? I just wish Noelle, Rixia, and Shizuku could have made it too. Lloyd says, yeah, but at least we can look forward to seeing them all after this is over. Besides, Yona, Sully, and Cecile should be arriving any moment now. Elfin says, blah. Oh, it may please you to know my father's operation was a success. That's great. her father was the emperor there, the Ashot. So I've heard. They say he's already starting to come around, too. Really? Already? Wow, that's great news. His Majesty has been on all our minds, Skirt. That he has. This should help bring some hope back to the people. What a wonderful relief, right, Oliver? Quite so. I'll never be able to thank Dr. Sheelan enough.
Sorry we're late.
It's the crew! Mueller! Father and Toval are coming? It's good to see you, Doobly. What happened to the Lady Knights 2 and 3? They're running a bit late. Same applies for the 2 from Zephyr. Oh, okay, Sisfi. Patrick? You came all this way too? Indeed. I shall be supporting Operation Shining Steel from the field. I plan to visit His Majesty on behalf of my father, as well as should time permit. We have a few more rivals to introduce this Viscount Arcade. Ones that prove a tad more troubling to arrange.
Pardon us.
It's good to see you all again.
It's Cassius. And George, I think? Aha! I can tell by the shoes! Tell by the shoes. George is here. George says, like I said on call, I still don't know if I really deserve to be here. But once the operation starts tomorrow, I won't be moving out with anyone here other than Angie. I get how selfish this might sound, but I just wanted to see you all one last time. Oh, George, you big dumb lug. Yeah, what a soppy idiot. But he's our soppy idiot, says Toval. George. What a soft-hearted disciple I found myself, says Smith. Geez, you guys are just as melodramatic as Class 7 is. Wow, I'm surprised you managed to make it here, Mr. Bright. It's more than surprising, it's practically unbelievable. Does that mean you're all done preparing for Mille Mirage, then? That's right. I'd like to say all as well, but that may be a bit too preemptive. All in all, I put our chances at 60% against us. Though with General Van Dyke as our opponent, even the level of optimism may be misplaced. Kleenex spots. Her name is Millie. She's 4 years old. She's a little calico girl. She's a rescue. That other kitty's also a rescue, and her name is Kiki. She's my little Kiki. We believe in you, Dad, says Joshua. Very grateful for all you've been doing. So my work as commander of tomorrow's operation has concluded for tonight. I thought perhaps I'd come and visit, both to wish you every success in Operation Shining Steel, and to see where I might lend you our aid. Oh, and one other thing, I have a message to pass along. How stupendous it is that our promised indictment should arrive so soon. We do have a few guests we're still waiting on, but what say we all head to the venue for now? Let the celebration begin. And thus the guest of the Michelin's Villa grounds did the send-off party for Mille Mirage. Class 7 new and old sat amongst their fellow instructors, alumni, and classmates, the Liberian Bracers and SSS members of the Septurian Church and Hexen clan alike. Even those visiting from Calvert and Rimaferia had all come as one to join in the festivities. Together they mingled, if only for tonight, enjoying food, conversation, and the warm comforts. Laughs were exchanged on the eve of war, as they each shared in their hopes of what the morning would bring. And then... it's like, dude, where's my car? And then a load screen. There's a seal there. There's Kenneth. We're gonna go around and talk to people. We're gonna buy gifts, see some scenes before I do any of the rides, any of the quests, or bonding events. So, look how pretty it is. Fun to do a day trip here. I always liked how Eustace takes care of Millie as like a little sister. Millium there. As long as it's not romantic, it's cool. She's very childlike. Just like Altina. There's Yuna's family that was running there. Just like our other classmates. Huh, doing the dance for Yuna's brother sister. There's Rex. Wait for all these load screens here. I wanna play! Let me play! Seems everyone's still got plenty of party left in them. Night's still young after all, says Crow. Plus, we got the whole park to ourselves. That reminds me. Why don't you give us a performance, Elliot? Yeah, I've still got goosebumps from the last time I heard that violin of yours. Really? I mean, I'd love to, but where would I even play? Wait a minute. Where did Eustace just run off to? I believe he went to go find Milliam earlier. That does sound like something he might do. So it's their last night together after all. It's like George and Jellica are getting some time alone. That said, don't you guys have any special someones of your own you should be spending the evening with? Quality time is great and all, but tonight could be the night, you know? Oh-ho, they're all saying let's all get lucky, basically. Okay, well... I'll see what you're all getting at. They do have a point, though. Yeah, now he's got me thinking. Here, I'll pair them all off. Well, I know a certain guy who's got more to think on that of all of us combined. Indeed, rather irritating when you put it that way. Don't make Rean think of his responsibilities. Oh, is it because everyone likes him? What are y'all looking at me? Congrats, Lloyd. You're not the most clueless guy in the room for once. And nowhere near as bad as him. At least I have some self-awareness. I'd say you're about the same, but Rean does have quite a few more options. Ah! Bet that's easy for you to say, lover boy. In any case, it's just as you said. This may very well be our final night. This is Machias. You especially will have more than a few things to make clear tonight. Yeah, I bet you had a ton of girls confess their love to you as it is already. Well, either way, you won't want to wake up tomorrow with any regrets. Indeed, you should let a certain individual know how you feel. Or two. No matter where those feelings may lie. Patrick. Patrick is a romantic guy. You're right. I know what I have to do. Anyway, let's go enjoy whatever evening we have left. Plenty of us to do between the beach and the park. We should also try looking at the stores. There's still a lot of fun to be had, with or without that special girl. Before I forget, my dad had something he wanted to tell you, Rain. You should go and see him when you get the chance, says Joshua. Everyone's splitting up to go and meet up with their lucky ladies. Everyone's gonna go breed. That's the best way to say it. I'm trying to keep my role as a sacrifice in my mind, but I was right. I don't want to end up with any regrets. I need to find the opportunity to speak with Cassius, too. And with Valimar, now that we can finally can again. And these tickets His Highness gave me. But use them while I can. I'll have to make sure I give everyone here my thanks, and of course get my feelings out in the open. The Eventide, let's go! 5. Just stuff we can do. We're gonna go to Fortuna, which is straight in here. I'm gonna prop this up so I can actually see it. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, it's all the guys. Dr. Thomas, I've been meaning to ask, what are you even doing here? Isn't it obvious? As a former Thor's instructor, I merely wanted to give my regards to the old colleague, Instructor Nehart. Oh dear, did I interrupt a beautiful moment between these two? Ah, I did, didn't I? I can see it on your faces. Not at all. We have Rosella, Vita, Duvley. It's her true form. Tonight's a full moon, which amplifies its effects even further. Talk about her mana. I'm truly in my element, clearly. You invited Duvley to come with you? I don't usually indulge in alcohol, but this is a special case. I wanted to drink a toast to my lord's memory. Leanne could really put him away. That goes for you too, Schwarzer. Join us for a glass. This is my lord's favorite herb liqueur. Right, talk to them. We have Grace and Monk and Vivi. Basically, they're all from, like, different reporters. Like, he's from, like, the Crossbow Times. Like, in the school, I mean. And she's a reporter for the Crossbow Times newspaper. And she's a reporter, too, so they're all kind of, like, working together to bring their sources together. Get information. Operation Ultimate Journalist tomorrow. Cheers! Looks sounds like they got a plan in place. Knowing these guys, it's probably gonna be something outrageous. So I'll go there last. Oh, and he's even paying for everything on the menu. That's nice. Basically saying let's chow down and fill up. We need all the energy we can to bulk up for tomorrow. Let's talk to here, shop by. That's actually great. Exchange. Let's just get the talking over with. Arsad and Cassius, thanks for coming. Joshua filled me on the details. I heard you two knew each other from before. Yes, we became acquainted through Tovil. during the guild raid 4 years ago. Master Kaffi had told me about Cassius as well. We became friends in no time, and after that, I introduced you and Arios. That duel you two had will go down in history as one of the greatest feats of swordsmanship in Cimmerian history. Well, I must say, I was amazed by your staff mastery. You could see off the blades. Our blades. Minus gave you some tickets, did he not? This is your night. Spend it wisely. I'm a little curious of who you would invite with you. So I have to spend those attraction tickets now, but I'm not doing it quite yet. I want to go to the souvenir shop. Oh, I have to get his Vantage Masters. Hang on. Got it. Okay. Got his Vantage Masters. So we're either gonna go to the gift shop or we're gonna go to like the other arcade area. Hotel's there. There's. Okay. Hotel, gift shop. What are these guys talking about? It's the whole swimming club together. What do you want to hit first? Ellie, the beach, the park? I think I'd like to hit the food stalls. Maybe we should go do that after the horror coaster. Getting spooked might help us build up an appetite. That's good. Since Ellie's having fun with her friends, nice to see her comfortable. We're gonna go here. Look at all the cute souvenirs. Look at all the Mishis. So cute. I like the Misha. It's fun. He's actually able to finally spend some time with his sister. I mean, it's the night before the war. Spend time with who you care about most, right? Spend time with your family. Becky and Hugo. Oh my gosh, I'm not trying to talk to him this much. Okay. Bye. That's what we want. We already have the book, and we already have that. Cool. Toval. Let's talk to Toval. Oh my god, look at those tickets. We have 20. I don't need 20. Oh my god. Hotel. I think I talked to those guys up there. No, it's Sully and Kurt. Butler and Bueller ran into the Imperial Defense Force on the way to Michelin. Sully helped them slip away from things that could escalate. Oh, that's Kurt's mom. Makes sense, of the same hair. Alright. It's the hotel we can go to, the wharf, the boutique, and Vantage Masters. Here's the hotel. Let's enter here real quick. And then it says... Oh, it's just to give her the dishes. Alright, let's go to the other side of Michelin now. Of this room, we're gonna go to... Oh, Agate. And Tita. Shopping and then up to the Ferris wheel. We should check out the Castle and Mirrors. Food stalls. Okay, cool your jets. We're not gonna have that much time. Don't forget, we're meeting up with Stella and the others later. We have to prioritize. Agate, I was wondering, how do you feel, you know, about what? Nothing. Alright then. Anyway, whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. You've got the whole evening. I know it's not a ton of time, but I figure there's still plenty we can do. Not just everything. Thanks, Augate! Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Just kind of skipping through this. It's a lot of just goofy dialogue. There's Tobal. Out for a couple drinks with Michael. I can drink men to the table any day of the week. She's proven me that time and time again. I prefer to savor my liquor, but with her, it always turns into some kind of contest. Drunks like her are always... Makes sense the head of the Gulzritter can hold her liquor, I guess. And so, Aurelia keeps chugging drinks like there's no tomorrow. She expects me to try and match her pace. Oh, so much talk. I'm just looking to see if there's anything interesting right now. Major Lector. Alright. Let's go to the wharf. Wharf, 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 wharf. Oh, hi, Kitty. You have a rainbow trout. Aw. Cute. Got another ticket. Now we're at 21. So I don't have enough. Aw. They ran into each other a little while ago. The city looks beautiful at night. I used to love looking at all the lights when I worked at St. Ursula's Hospital. Sounds to me like you made Crossplay your second home. Are Gaius and Lynn dating now? Or are they just really good friends? Rain? Are you still with us, Rain? Sorry, I didn't mean to space out. Either way, none of my business. I said they were holding hands a second ago, but maybe that was a trick of my eye. Oh, it's Rains. This is Grace's assistant here. What are these guys doing? Annabelle? And Kenneth till she found him. Nothing like a few good casts on a summer night. By the way, Annabelle, I wanted to thank you. I never expected you to stick with me all this way. Don't be silly. I'm helping you because I want to. You don't need to worry about me. I guess you're right. But I still need to tell you something. About what I have to do as a graduate of Thors. The world of lazy lines and idle nights is worth risking anything to protect, even my life. What I'm trying to say is, this might be the last time we meet. Kenneth? I'm sorry, we've been through so much together. But no one knows how this war will play out. You need to go back home where it's safe. First things tomorrow morning. But you, Kenneth, I can't... I'm not gonna say goodbye to you, Kenneth, I won't. I didn't stick with you all this time just to wish you a nice death. I know I was just here for the ride at the start. I don't have the same strong convictions you have. But here's what I am gonna say, something I never had the hearts to before. I just can't follow behind you forever, I get that. So just promise me this, Kenneth. Promise me that you'll come home safely, because how else could we go on a cross-continent fishing trip together? You messed it up. You were supposed to tell him how you feel. That's cute. Spun on their tender moment. Valimar! The cusp of the great twilight may soon be upon us, but this evening is still as lovely as ever. It really is, now that you mention it. We had an evening like this just 2 years back. How coincidental. I was just thinking the same thing. I know I said this already, but I really am glad that you're back to your old self again. I'm just sorry that I couldn't do anything to help. I too will say something I have already. Too many times. You needn't worry. My past awakeners all have experienced their share of agony and hesitation, and yet each of them continue to persevere in spite of it. You, Rean, are no different than they. When you say past awakeners, that includes Emperor Drykles, right? Was he like me too? Naturally so. I have finally managed to recover the whole of my memories, you see. Though because I fell asleep not long after the War of the Lions, the Drykles I remember was only a prince. Both amusing and gratifying to learn that the hopeless optimist I once knew is today's praised as father of the Renaissance. I'll bet it is. So, what do you think of him now then? A measure of a man differs, of course, from youth to middle age, but the color of his soul remains the same. I sense no trace of him being manipulated by Ishmaelda. Thanks, Valimar. I think I'm ready to face him no matter how things turn out. And when I do, it's up to me. No, it's up to us to stop him. It also makes me realize just how much you have grown, Rean. I still have a long way to go, and without the luxury of time. Tomorrow's the day that decides. I'll be counting on you, partner. Alright. Where else do we have to go? To the beach? It says there's 2 tickets down at Michelin Lake. Is that like a chance to get them? Is that what that is? Not that I need them. Did the wharf, the beach. So there's a photo opportunity. Vantage Masters. And there's a quest. Okay. Let's do that. So we have to go to the beach and then like the actual park. So we're gonna go to here, the beach. So photo, Vantage Masters, talk to Freddy, and then there's a quest. So there's a couple things here. Oops. That's why it looks like that. Wow. Okay. Lots of stuff on the... There's the class. I'm not gonna activate that right now. This. Drink stand. Oh, hang on. That's a bonding event thing. Same as that. Hello. Oh, that's cute. There's a little fireworks show. Aw, look at this group. What do you think of Michelin Resort at night, says Lloyd? It's great. At my age, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much. A place really is amazing. Oh, and Cecile, good work on the Emperor's surgery. It must have been really tense. Thank you. Of course, the patient is still in recovery for a while, but even Dr. Silent admitted that this operation went more smoothingly than she'd ever done before. I do believe His Majesty will be alright. Thanks for the relief. Thank you so much for everything you've done for him. Rean, who were you here with tonight? Randy was saying you're just as popular with the ladies as Lloyd. There's no way you're here without a date, right? Sound like Randy's been putting weird ideas in your head again, Kia. Although, you might want to think about how you got that reputation, Lloyd. She does have a point. Not you guys, too. I didn't realize it before, but Lloyd's got his fair share of problems to deal with. Because Lloyd's a hottie. I'd go with Lloyd over Rean, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna send it to him right away. Landscape.
Hey, let me take a... Whoa, not bad. Here's a little something for your troubles.
Nice. Now we have to go talk to... Oh, is this Freddy's little cooking area? Ah! Freddy. He's eating some kind of like beetles that he made from the beach. That's gross. But it gives us CP, so it tells us to do it. Alright. We have to do the Eustace and Millium thing, and then we have to do a quest. Aw, this is cute. Whoa, Eustace, look at the lights. Gotta say, it's pretty romantic. It's not bad, I suppose. The scenery is far from traditional. But that grants it an elegance that is of itself. Can't you just say you're happy we're able to share the scenery together? Sure. That as well. Huh. So this is where you two have been. This is Rain. Oh, Rain! You two seem to be enjoying yourselves. Am I interrupting something? I don't know what you could possibly mean. Yeah, it'd be a waste for us just for the two of us to enjoy this. Wait, me being here isn't the reason everyone's staying away, is it? Of course not. Just look at Mint and Margarita. They sure didn't have any trouble having fun with you. Everyone who needs to know is already in the loop. You don't need to overthink things. Ah! Should we mosey over to the theme park soon? I want to take a look around. Let's leave this place to other couples, yeah? We can head that way, though I do hope we're not implying that we're a couple. Oh, looks like someone's embarrassed. She really hasn't changed one bit. I really didn't think we'd get to spend time like this again. I was so sure that all I could do was watch over you guys from within the sword. I've got the maiden to thank for that, and of course I should thank all of you, too. Millium. We didn't play a part in that, you know. It was due to the maiden. Nah, I think more went into it than you think. You guys have always cared for me so much, you know. And I could feel that clear as day even when I was in the sword. All that affection was really what helped me get out. I'm just sad I can't get a hug in this form. I see. Don't worry. I find it well that we can even be together on a chat on a night like this. What more could we wish for than that? Eustace. Ah! Enough! A lady your age shouldn't be so indecent. Well, it's not like we're actually touching, so it's okay, right? You're up next, Rain. I think I'll pass on that. Go on a hugging spree at the theme park. Don't stand there and encourage her. Come on, Millium, you're blocking the view. Well, the only one who knows that comes next is Adios herself. I'm happy for them both. Let's do... after again. Just to meet up with Tilly and the others later. Now we can play Vantage Masters against her. But for now, we're gonna do this side quest. Hi there, Reen. Me and Sharon have a score to settle. It seems as good a time as any for a drinking contest. I'm not sure there are many people who can outdrink the likes of me. Oh no, no backing down from this one. I won't rest until we know for sure. Now I think about it, I wonder how it'd measure up to the rest of the girls, too. I'm curious myself. I can take a guess at how most of our friends would fare, but there's plenty of competition here this evening. It's true. Perhaps we could recruit some more contenders for the contest. So we have to find some people for a drinking contest. It's a ladies' drinking contest. Ha! I said it before she did. We need 3 more for a good show. A ladies' drinking contest does sound entertaining. We probably won't get the chance to be all together like this again, so things could get really interesting here. Okay, I'll help you. I'll talk to some of the ladies who seem like they got a real taste for hard liquor. Great! Make sure you invite the Silver Streak and the Rishasca. I'll prepare the place and come up with the rules. So I guess I should start looking for some contenders for the drinking contest then. Speak to Le Guin and Charizard. Alright. Who should I talk to first? Oh, back to them. Cecile. To go to the arcade, the restaurant, the hotel, and the Ferris wheel. Alright, who's gonna do this alcohol contest? Cecile. Guy was a heavyweight, and you kept up with him pretty well, so I'd rank you high up there on the drinking scale. After all, it's nice to let your hair down, drink from time to time. Alright. You joining us? I'll join the contest. Woohoo! We better go cheer you on then. I never went in this boutique. Let's go to the arcade, and then the restaurant. Oh, here's some of the girls. I have to go get an allergy pill in a hot minute here. Doing a little window shopping? We decided better than that. We decided to pick out some clothes and accessories. Don't you think Elisa's outfit is a little too demure? Look, Demir's back, guys. I can pick up my own underwear, thank you very much, she said. Alright. I'm gonna go to the arcade. The restaurant. Ferris wheel. What's first? There's the arcade. The restaurant. Alright. Let's go to the arcade first. What about Lucy? Alright. Seemed like you'd be able to hold your liquor, but any of us could, so she said. Now that you mention it, I remember that dinner we worked security detail for. People were offering you drinks left, right, and center, but you seemed just fine after every single one of them. I don't really consider myself a strong drinker, but I do enjoy an odd triple here and there. Alright, so we got another one. There's also one in the restaurant, I believe, and then there's someone at the hotel, and there's someone at the Ferris wheel, so let's go here first. Jubilee doesn't drink much, but Rosella and Vita looks like they can handle their liquor. Let's ask. A drinking game, you say? That sounds like fun, says Vita. Cool, so the two girls are in. And Jubilee now says because she wants to do it for her lord. Now let's go to the Ferris wheel. Because it says Charizard is here. Okay, there's a lot of... What else is this? Oh, it's a picture.
Hey, let me take a peek. Whoa, here's a little something for your trouble.
What's this way? Charizard. This is the Eunice family. Hey, Chuck Doreen. Alright. Oh, it's these guys. They're all waiting for the show to start, too. What is this? Wishy, let's make a wishy. This is amazing, Jingo. Seriously, I was gonna have a hell of an episode. Beck and Mishy only showed up a few months back. I was surprised when they made up so fast. But boom, really crazy. Alright, we should cheer Mishi on. Mishi! Yay! There's Randy. What's he doing? Haha. Is he selling anything? Machette grill. Do you morons ever think about anything other than what you want? Hey, are you listening to me? George? Crow? Yeah, we just don't have any good excuse. I guess I should apologize for my actions during the Civil War, says Crow. I think so too, but Angie, you're not blameless either. You shouldn't have run off to the cemetery on your own without saying anything 2 months ago. I know you feel bad about planning to dig up Crow's grave, but you could have said something and gotten someone else's perspective. You didn't explain George's actions to Calvert either. How are you angry at me? Just her! No, of course not. Not angry at all. Not even a little. It's not what she's saying that makes this awkward. Toa's relentlessly logic at times. Like, these are terrifying. Doesn't help that she's been drinking, too. Hey, you should be listening to this, too. Don't act like this has nothing to do with you. As graduate authorities, you need to behave respectfully. You can't call me a graduate. I'm a dropout. Nice try, Crow. You may have dropped out, but regulations state you always can re-enroll. You end up at the branch campus with me and Reen as well. Hell no, being your student might be bad enough, but if I were Reen's, you brought this on yourself, you know.
Besides, until we manage to put this great Twilight business to an end, I'm living on borrowed time. Yep, any way you slice it, my being here contradicts reality itself. Doesn't matter what you, Adios, or anyone else has to say about it. My fate's not gonna change one bit.
I'm glad they're smiling and positive. I thought George and Angela would be getting some quality time together, but we bumped into them, and now it's like the four of us hanging out like always. I got a great idea. How about you and Toa hang out? It'll give me the chance to sneak off to chat someone up. What? Crow? I think that's our cue to leave, George. Sounds good, but you know, I don't think it's me you want to spend time with. Well, with Kia, Ren, Tita, and Tio. Oh, and we shouldn't forget about Sully. You're missing the point. Where's my girls? Here we go. Charizard, have you considered ever so slightly slowing your pace of hair? Oh, she's drinking so much. Alright. Let's get this, this thing going with, Charizard. Come on, girl! Alright, so Shara's gonna join the drinking contest, too. Now we have to go to the hotel to get the last two, and then that's the quest. And then I'm pretty sure we can just do our bonding events there, pop our last 2 trophies. Okay, so there's that, and there's back here. Alright, let's see if the Gwen wants to drink with us. The Purple Lightning volunteered me, did she? Got guts, I'll give her that. Sounds like fun, I'll join. Cool, one more. Who's gonna drink out of these guys? So Edel's gonna do it, okay. Now we're gonna... Drinking contest is gonna happen now. This is the only side quest, I believe, for this chapter. There's 9 of them. Let's get this on. Tournament style. 3 people in each group. Last woman standing moves to the final. We'll use strong alcohol so we can declare a winner faster. Holy, look at all the competition people. Tournament style, eh? I look forward to taking you on, Crimson Rosella, Doobly the Swift. Well, Golden Rashaska, you're far better than me with a sword, but let's see how we fare with alcohol in hand. On the honor of my title, the Swift, I shall drink enough for both me and my lord. I hope you haven't forgotten, my liver is 800 years old, and it's only gotten stronger with each century. Best of luck to the both of you. Lucy, Cecile, you too. Let's see if we can't have some fun with this. It appears I'm in the same group as Sarah and Charizard. Considering we chose them at random, the groups look like they'll be an interesting game. You okay there, Charizard? Looks like you've already gotten your fair share of alcohol. Don't worry about a thing, this is barely the start of the fun. I'm raring to beat you, Purple Lightning. Since we're the same age, we should be evenly matched. I've heard things about you too, Sharon, from Josh and Ren. Please be gentle with me now, Lady Sarah. Alright, we're gonna start with Rosella's team. Let's the drinking begin. Look at them all. Really must be getting old. This is hitting me much harder than it used to. Perhaps this 800-year-old liver of mine has finally turned against me after all. Have you known that in my prime, I would never have lost the likes of you lot? Come on, you're just sounding like a sore loser now, grandmother. Pour me another! Oh, she's like falling asleep. Yeah. Winner of this round is General Gwen! I can't drink anymore! You 3 didn't go as hard as the first group, but you held your drinks down quite well all the same. That was a good try, Lucy. Who would have thought that Edel was such a hard drinker, though? Can't say I'm surprised, too. That said, I can officially announce Edel is the second round winner! Yeah, I knew she was gonna be out. She was already drinking. Sharon, what gives? Drank all the booze and ain't even a little worse off. Explain yourself. I'm sure sorry having quit now. It's been my pleasure to pour all the alcohol we have left for you, Lady Sarah. Bring it on! I'll drink it. No big deal. I gotta beat you. I can't lose now. Crack open the bottle. I don't want any doubt for my glorious victory. I don't think this one will be enough at this rate. We may keep going for another 10. 10 full bottles, Lady Sarah. Nope. Go! From there, the winners of the 3 groups began the final round. They continued to drink hard alcohol as if it was water. Time passed with a clear winner. Never drank so much before. It turns out I'm much stronger than I estimated. We're exhausting a supply of alcohol. I have to declare it a draw between these 3. Haha! Dorothy's so adorable. Can Lady Elisa take part next time as well? I think I'd be knocked out before anyone else got started. Should have stopped when we were ahead. They're all drunk. They all feel sick and need water. She has to head to the little swords maiden's room. I gave all the medicine I had on hand, but it doesn't seem like it was enough. Still got a little booze left. Don't let it go to waste, Sarah. Give it a break already. Everyone needs to get rest, they're all drunk. I wouldn't worry too much about that. It's Oliver! They're worried about everyone's gonna be too drunk for the war tomorrow. They just made a special concoction to make everyone feel better. Their witch powers! This medicine is amazing! It's washing all the alcohol out of my system. This is what you used before you went drinking with Aina. Yes, if you take a dosage before drinking, you won't get swept up in the throes of inebriation even a bit. Thanks for your help, Your Highness. Of course, I have no doubts they would have recovered from a mere good night's sleep. However, I want everyone to enjoy this night to its fullest. You should do the same, Rean. Enjoy yourself while you can. Thank you, I will. Alright, who y'all spending your final night with? Spend it with Lloyd or Eustace? Okay. Let's open our guide back up. That's what I'm doing here. My guide open. We need to get Ren's Vantage Master. Okay. We need to go to... Suppose we have to go to, like, the Castle of Horrors or something? So I'm gonna all load. It's Rex. Come here, boy! There's Machias. Wanna go for a drink or something, Reigns? With Machias? They opened a stall. Earn some extra cash. Machias likes her. He could be doing his own thing, but he's helping. That they have a crush on each other. I forgot all about that. And we have these girls over here at Celine. But they're gonna meet up with Laura and Fee later. Alright. I think we need to go this way. Aw, Tatiana and Ash. Come on, you don't. Is just gonna chicken out now? It's your idea to check this thing out in the first place. I didn't know it was gonna be this scary. They make a cute couple. Hey girls, out for a night on the town? All the girls are having a girls' day. Let's go to the Castle Mirrors. I think this is where it says we need to go to talk to Ren. And then we have to start doing our bonding events. Yeah, right here. What's up here? Oh, Vincent and Margarita. Simply enchanting night. Vincent, if you ever want to propose, I could think of no setting more perfect than this lovely night. How do I really feel about Margarita? The emotional attraction is clear, but am I superficial? That's to be put off by her appearance? Love is blind. Do I love her? Do I? It's going through inner turmoil, says Rain. There they are. Estelle's having a hoot, basically. They're enjoying themselves as a family. First time we've seen Dad in 6 months. He's ashamed to catch up with old friends. Besides, he's got business to take care of. That's nice. They're spending time together, then they're gonna go see their dad, Cassius. Oh, she's teasing them. Whether it's family or lovers, the bond between these guys is solid as a rock. That was a perfect opportunity of something romantic and they completely wasted it. Don't you agree? Well, I think it's up to each couple to move a relationship forward at their own pace. There. Okay, we got our palm. Now here's our bonding event time. Okay. What do we want to do? Ferris wheel, Castle Mirrors, Horror Coaster. Let's go to the Ferris wheel. We have to do Yuna and Laura. Remember that. Yuna and Laura. Everyone else, don't care. Let's see. Go here. Okay. Let's go with... Like, see that as hearts? Hearts and stars. Okay. Laura. Let's do it. Laura! Me and Laura are together. That's pretty. Do-do-do-do-do! We're almost at the top. Rain says I wasn't sure if I should invite you. After everything that's happened, I thought maybe you'd prefer to spend time with your father. Sweet of you to think of that, but I want to treasure this time with you. Thanks to you, my blade will be precise and true. I will hold these precious times we spend together deep in my heart. Laura, hearing you say that really makes me feel so much better about tomorrow. We should get an additional scene. Thought I have to invite them. What's going on? Okay. After Rain decided to walk back with Laura. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could, and then... Here's our special scene. I've never seen
Rain,
this.
You have my gratitude.
Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey, but walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle, strong and resolute, reconciling with Fie, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
You've always been there for me when I needed it most. Like on our very first field study, back when we were still students, or on Byronia, beneath the pouring rain. I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Rain, tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Laura's made it pretty clear how she feels about me. She's overcome so much of herself, but me, I'm just sitting around waiting for the next rivalry to start. This should be our final night together. Is this really how I want it to end? Make a date with Laura. Laura, I don't know if I'm in any position to ask this of you, but would you mind if we had a talk together later tonight? You mean, I have no reason to refuse, but you may find yourself busier than you expected. Call me on my Arcus when you're ready to confirm. Okay, there's one. Slamiers. Let's go here. Let's go with... this. Let's go to the Ferris wheel. My go-to. Ferris wheel. And then we're gonna do... Hang on, so... Just find the Ferris wheel is, without a doubt, like the easiest place to get your ranks up. Go with Yuna. Her in her cute crossbow outfit. Michelin's glittering. The Ferris wheel's a great ride when you're young and old. This was my first time on a Ferris wheel. I had a great time. Instructor, we will definitely do this again, okay? Of course, it'd be my pleasure. Waiting for the special bond.
Instructor Reen? Do you have a minute?
What is it, Yuna?
It might have taken me a while to say this, but when all's said and done, I'm glad I came to the Empire. Glad I became a part of Class 7. The more time I spent with everyone, the branch campus, the instructors, the old Class 7, the stronger my feelings got. I told myself I had to hold my head up high no matter what came my way. My pride as a Cross Bellin depended on it. I'll do whatever it takes to get us through tomorrow, to help us find the path that lies beyond. That goes for you too, Instructor. It's not over until it's over, so don't give up. Not even for a second.
Never. We'll give it our all out there, side by side. There's something I wanted to ask you about. You have some time later? Maybe we can chat more? Yuna. I know it's the last night before the war. I'm not sure I want to leave things like this, you know? Oh. Cute. Just runs. Never gave her my answer. I should contact her. Cool. I need to save. That's important. So those are the two things I needed to help this platinum. Like I did in my first playthrough, I'm gonna say like this, save here. And I'm not gonna save over it. Okay. I have to do this one more time just to make the story progress. So I'm gonna do it with Machias. Isn't it romantic, me and Machias? Machia, such a beautiful view demands something more than meaningless small talk. Take this opportunity to discuss the Empire's future. Always work with you, isn't it? Can't say that too much, though. Cool. I have to do 5, so that was my third. Oh, we're meeting with Machias.
Reen, if it's all right with you, I'd like to extend my thanks.
Of course, it's all right. But what for, Machias?
We faced many obstacles together, and we've overcome each and every one. As an inspector, I've had to question my morals, my sense of justice, even my own father. I've matured, not just as a guardian of the law, but as a person. Even through all the ignorant acts and callow remarks I made back in our school days, you always stood by me. So,
Right.
what else can I do but thank you?
Machias? I didn't take you as a sentimental type. But you know, I should say the same about you. You've always been there to remind me to push forward. No matter how tough the circumstances, you always find a way to look ahead and take the first step. I'll need that strength of yours again. Tomorrow, Machias. I'm counting on you.
And you. Let's show them what we're made of. Our principles and beliefs are built from everything we've been through. That's why I know they'll never fail us.
Always the Ferris wheel, it's the easiest. So, Ferris wheel. Actually, I want to do the beach instead. I think the beach. I'm gonna do that instead. Who else? I was gonna get them all up to the red, so we have Jubilee, Eustace, Gaius, Elliot. Okay. Why does my chair keep sliding back? It's driving me crazy. Ah! Cocktails with Gaius. Having drinks with Gaius. I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from. We're just gotta figure out where to start. I never really made a cocktail, but I'll whip up the best I can. Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand too. I can't wait to try your concoction. The Nordtini. Ha! Nordtini. Got a mellow taste with a little bit of tang. Reminds him of Nord. I'll add it to the menu. Take a seat and relax for the evening. Look at them and their cute little martinis. Boom. We having a special moment with Gaius?
You know, Rean, thinking back on it, it really is amazing how far the both of us have come.
So I'm gonna do 3 more. I'm gonna do Elliot, Eustace, and Jubilee.
I owe you a lot, Rean. For everything. These wings I've been granted weigh heavily on me. Sometimes, it felt as though I could barely stand. But knowing I had all of my friends behind me, and you, most of all, was just the second wind I needed to stay my course. And so, I swear, not as the Soaring Phoenix, but as Gaius Warzel, member of Thor's military academy, Class 7, I will protect this world to my dying breath. For Nord and for the Empire. Both of my homelands alike. I won't leave your side, Rean, no matter what peril we face.
Thank you, Gaius. You don't know how much stronger that makes me feel. Let's make this through to the end, together.
Yes. We will be the gale that stops death itself in its tracks.
Beach. Let's do sparklers. Let's bring, Jubilee or, Elliot. Over here. I can't bring anyone, I think. There's Jubilee. And Eustace, I can do it here. So let's do Jubilee and Eustace, and I'll do something else with Elliot. I haven't had many opportunities in my past to do something so trivial as this. Oh. Alright, I admit it's a bit disappointing to see this come to an end, but this isn't our last chance for an evening together. If you insist, I suppose I would accompany you again. I look forward to imposing on you again then. She's not at max. Okay then. Useless it is. Oh, Milliam comes too. It's cute. Hey, Milliam. Don't get too close to the sparklers. I can't help it. They're pretty. Thanks for inviting me, Rain. Of course. I think you make the good little trio. Eustace can work that sparkler for the both of us. Isn't that right? Not gonna have any other choice. We get another opportunity to spend time together. Definitely. Us three should hang out again for sure. It's a date. See, Eustace is at max.
Reen, I realize I've put off saying this for quite some time, but I've always considered you a dear friend of mine.
Me too, Eustace.
I lost my mother when I was young. My father was arrested during the Civil War. And my brother, well, we know the path he's gone down. And then there's Milliam. The fact that she's still there within the sword is more of a blessing than I could have hoped for. Despite all that's happened, and all I've lost, I can yet stand tall with pride. I owe that to all of Class 7, and to you most of all. You have my thanks, Reen, for everything.
I wasn't expecting you to say that, but I feel the same. We have a long road ahead of us tomorrow. So let's get through together. For Milliam and the countless others who's helped us along the way.
But of course, that much goes without saying.
I love you, sis. Such a cutie pie. Ferris wheel, we're gonna finish off Duvalie, and then we're gonna do Elliot. And that's everybody. But I'm only at the end for the crew bonding event with the trophies. I'm only doing the 2 characters I need though. Duvalie. I've never been a fan of Duvalie, I'm just gonna say it now. In all the games I've played, still haven't been. Just like a good character to fight with, but I find she's just so hoarse. She's so hoarse, wow. She's so coarse, like she's so negative, shuts everybody out. And I know that's her character, but it's like, show some joy. And she's obsessed with her lord. She reminds me of like how Peter Pettigrew like loves Voldemort. It's like her loving her master, but in not a gross, creepy Ratman way. There, done. She's maxed. Now we need Elliot.
Schwarzer, I know I'm late in saying this, but you have my thanks. I know for a fact that I've grown for the better working alongside you. It's thanks to you that I was able to face my lord as an equal, and in the end, I managed to show her just how far I've come. It's been a long journey indeed, but it was well worth the while. I've made some wonderful friends in all of you. You don't need to tell me twice. My lord's footsteps are mine to follow. I am a proud warrior. And come what may, I will stop this ridiculous war before it comes to pass.
All we have is Elliot! Back to the Ferris wheels, it's the easiest. We're gonna Elliot it up. And then we're gonna carry on with the story. Elliot. Elliot's always been a good character. What was the song about my memories of Michelin this evening? Would you listen to it once I'm finished? Of course, I can't wait. Everyone's max now. I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna end the night now.
Reen, I wanted to thank you again. For something I've realized time and time again, with every hardship we overcome, my music has the power to touch the hearts of all who hear it, even now on the eve of war. Honestly, there have been times where I forget that. Times when my nerves get the best of me. But you never stopped believing in my music, even when I almost had. Knowing that gives me the strength to pull through.
Of course, I believe in you, Elliot. Your music deserves to be heard, not just across the Empire, but all over Zemuria. And maybe even beyond that. I know you could reach that far.
Aww, now you're just being mushy. But I won't let you down. Like you said, someday I'll reach everyone. So let's do everything we can to make it through tomorrow. After that, I'll play till my song rings throughout the entire world.
I'm looking forward to it, Elliot. Restaurant. Oh, we really burned through those tickets because it uses like 2 per person. Didn't realize that. I thought I only used 1. But now we have everybody maxed. So let's save. And then we have our... Let me just... Yes, save here. We're gonna talk to Cassius. I just want to continue on the story here. Alright. Time for a discussion. Some content and quests will no longer be available after talking to Cassius. Talk to him. There's something specific I need to tell you. I have received a letter from Master Kafai. Reen says, I heard he sent you one when he was traveling. He sent it from Longlai. It was probably because you were captured, and Ymir was sealed off. It seems that the Intelligence Division, SMART, managed to track him down on his travels. Where is he? Don't tell me. Something... Actually, never mind. It's him we're talking about. Though they were only sent as a warning, he chased them off with little effort. I studied the Intelligence Division, but it's supposedly a different section than Andriel's. They're tasked with foreign affairs, and they seem to be active all over the continent. Reen says, I heard about his existence from Altina. What did he have to say then? As you already know, says Cassius, the initial stage of the 8-Leaf School is to fully understand all of the form fundamentals of their eternity. So we need to master the style, basically. I'm gonna step in for him. I will see you have absorbed our final teachings, Master Kafai. It won't take too long. You have time. So he's gonna teach us the last, thing we need. The last move. There also should be an event with Claire, since we bought a harmonica for her. It would seem you have found yourself in the most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. I believe you can persevere despite all your struggles. I have therefore decided to avoid Ymir and keep myself hidden. That I may pass you this message to Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your own fellow disciples for the first time in the midst of these turbulent days. Although you've already reached the intermediate level, I am certain you are yet capable of more. You have been ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you will need to conquer yourself. Alright. So we need to have a big old fight. So that was... She was trying to master her blade. Now we need to master ours with Cassius. That sword! Is that not the sword you once wielded? Indeed. My blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed the sword from a former subordinate, one who also followed the path of the Eight Leaves. Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possesses an instinct greater than my own. He must mean Colonel Richard of the Royal Army. Alright. Gotta confront him here and now. I'm ready to face this challenge before me. Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. I stand as your witness, says Arcade.
We will begin the trial of the Eight Leaves, One Blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Rean Sworzer, an intermediate level disciple, the Eight Leaves, One Blade
Which form
School.
will you demonstrate mastery of?
7th form, Void.
He is I, and I am him. Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No, I will exist alongside him and be as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void, the gleaming blade that illuminates
Then
the
show me
darkness.
the light at the end of your journey. Show me by conquering yourself.
Oh, there's Evil Us.
Now begin the trial of the Divine Blade, the peak of the Eight Leaves.
Despair. I have to do every single craft.
Crimson Flash! I'm up! Cut through! Disappear! It's my turn! Gale! Ha! It's my turn! Roll!
Heal it.
Alright! God, I can't lose.
Breaking Dawn. Should end it. I was dying anyway.
Ha! The duel is over. The victor is Rean Schwarzer.
Boom, biatch. You have come a long way, young Rean. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what my master was trying to teach me. I can feel it, body and soul. The Eight Leaves is more than just a tradition, technique of tradition. It has come from within you. Precisely, you have proven yourself more than ready. I will now read the scroll the master enclosed in his letter.
Rean Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the Eight Leaves, One Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
I accept. Though on second thought, I'm not so sure I really deserve to be called a Divine Blade. Arios and I have both walked upon the very same path. You will be the Master's last direct disciple. It is up to you how you accept the responsibilities of the title bestowed upon you. I see. In that case, I wholeheartedly accept. Arcade says I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others will agree with my sentiment. Huh? It's a group. Congratulations on your promotion. That move was incredible, even if I barely followed along. The way you wielded your sword was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was, Mise. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Rean. What you did was inspiring beyond words. What? When did you all get here? You must have really been in the zone back there. Ain't you supposed to be good at sensing people's presences or whatever? Guess he was just too focused to notice little old us. I guess so. Thank you, everyone. All of you. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. It warms my heart to see you grow like this. Should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer instead of Ashen Chevalier? You certainly need a spliffer monkey or whatever is that. Divine Blade of Ash, maybe? That's too obvious. I'm not sure Ash himself would like that very much. What about Divine Blade of Light? How about the Divine Blade of Dawn? How about the Divine Blade of Zero? That actually sounds pretty cool. Reen will always be Reen. Congratulations, Reen. I'm proud of you. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Got that scene done with? What's gonna happen now? So what do I do? Go to a new area or something? Yeah. On my old save, we had his... That's right, let's play as Naked Reen. I actually like his casuals. But I never noticed that. White shirt. I like his casual clothes, honestly. Arcus. All of a day. I'll be waiting at the wetlands, Claire. Okay. It could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it? Let's go do that right now. So we want to go to the wetlands, so... Beach. Wetlands. I'll be waiting at the wetlands. Claire. What should I do? It could be a trap. Enter. Going on our own. There she is.
So you came after all.
Miss Reen. I know all about it now. What's with the outfit? Oh, this? I wasn't sure about it at first either. But it's a uniform of the Knights of the Blood and Iron. I feel a little embarrassed wearing this thing, to be honest. Oh no, it's, I think it suits you. It's really flattering. What am I saying? Hee hee. So, I take it this means you're done with the RMP? Yes, now that Operation Jormungandr is ready, the RMP will be obsolete. I'll be joining up with Governor General Rufus, Prince Cedric, Lecter, and the others tomorrow. We'll all be mobilizing on board. I'm sorry, Reen, I couldn't change after all. I set up this meeting so we could see each other one last time. Claire? Don't go easy on me now. In Ironblood, I have a duty to apprehend you. I could force you to go where the upcoming rivalries are taking place. Likewise, you have an opportunity to incapacitate one of your enemy pawns. I hope you're not going to pass it up. Either way, we both have a lot to gain, don't you think? I haven't given up on you. How can you possibly say that? I had you come here alone. I could have easily been playing an ambush. Give me some credit. I would have sensed there was anyone else behind it. You came here alone, same as me. You didn't want Lecter or one of your other allies interfering, right? Besides, even if I wasn't able to sense a sneak attack coming, I know you wouldn't pull that kind of trick. That's not the Claire I know. Nobody bears a grudge against you. Not me, Milliam, Altina, or Yuna. Everyone in the old Class 7, even Sarah would be happy to have you back on our side. There's no going back now. It won't change, no matter what kind of front you put on, or how much you try to resist. I'm sure it's the same for your brother and Major Irving. We all care about you so much. We'll never give up on you.
Stop it. How can you be so cruel? I stood by and let Milliam die. I'm still going along with the Great Twilight. Don't you dare forgive me. If you don't hate me, how am I supposed to?
Come on now, Claire. You know that isn't fair.
Milliam! I saw you sneaking out, she said. I got Eustace to stand down while I came on my own to check on things. I should have known you were just going to meet a lovely lady. Oh, and speaking of that, your outfit is so cool, Claire. Right? My body may be gone, but my spirit lives on in the sword. Thanks to the Steel Maiden, I can walk around outside it and again. Didn't Campanella tell you? I guess he's not the type to share. Milliam, it's really you. I'm so glad. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm really bad at this stuff. I need to work on my own social skills, huh? Milliam, I'm
not gonna make a mistake like that again. Even with what's happened, I'm still an Ironblood. I've gotta look out for you, too. Tomorrow, we'll finally settle things once and for all. With you, Lecter, Rufus, Gramps, and that newbie Prince, too. Me and Reen will get through to you guys.
She's right. We'll see you tomorrow. Regardless of Jormungandr or Mil Mirage, I promise you that as a member of the Radiant Wings, just have patience until then.
All right. If you insist. I'll be waiting for you. That's my promise as a knight and guardian of the Great Twilight and a pawn of the rivalries. When next we meet, I won't show any mercy.
Okay. We'll come at you with everything we got. I'm really happy I got to see you. Thank you, Reen. You too, Milliam. She walks away. Pretty fancy airship she came on. I wonder if that's one of those high-speed dealies. Just seeing her face again is enough for me. We'll set everything right tomorrow. Meeting in secret like this is pretty fun, huh? I won't deny that, but we should be getting back. Okay. So we have that. 2021. Save here. On a landscape photo, call it a day. Make the story progress. Okay. Here's our bonding events now. We're gonna meet with Laura and Yuna. That's all that matters. Before long, the festivities started to come to a close. Those who attended readied themselves and headed back to the hotel. After parting ways with everyone else, Rain found himself wandering towards the pier, with no purpose in mind. Got a lot to think about. Wow, you can see just about everything from here. The Courageous 2, Merkabahs, Bobcats, even the Pantagruel. Across from it all, Crossbell City, and the binding lights of Ortis Tower. The celebration's gonna be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I'll need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet again? Or should I stop myself, assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
Sounds like...
Wow, this is an amazing view.
I thought it was Laura for a minute.
I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. My, you really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you Debaucherous Prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me. Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
But... No, you're right. Just leave it to me. The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet. If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle and stop the Great Twilight, if we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Didn't mean to invade their privacy there. I knew they were close, but not this close. Guess that incident in Liberl must have really helped bring them together. Can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not, but I really hope she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. What am I saying? I have my own decision to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? Laura. Really hurts me to do this, but there's someone I need to turn down first. Fuck. I'm gonna do Yuna too, don't worry. I've never seen this event. This is all new to me. Laura!
Rean. I wasn't sure you'd come.
Of course I came. I was the one who invited you out here.
I know. But I had no idea what to think. My heart's been racing the whole time. You asked to meet, just the two of us. Already knowing my feelings for you, and I know I'm far from the only one who has such feelings. There are others, more charming and more graceful. Considering that, there's no way I wouldn't be this flustered.
You say so.
Don't laugh at me! I can't claim the same level of expertise in romance as I can with the blade. But like I said, I will neither run nor hide from my feelings.
I'm excited for this trophy.
If you have your answer, I ask that you give it.
Alright then. I couldn't have voiced Rean? Come on! As you know, Laura, I'm the sacrifice. There's no telling what might happen in tomorrow's battle. It racks me with guilt to know how many people will lose their lives because of me. It's too late to deny it now, but under no circumstances does that mean I'll ever abandon hope. Because I know that tomorrow I'll have someone dependable by my side, someone more precious to me than any other. I know that because she's right here in front of me. I love you, Laura. Not as a dear friend, but as a fellow swordsman. Not as a fellow swordsman, walk along the same path, but as one heart loves another.
Rean. Is this really happening? Or is this just some beautiful vision? A trick of the countless lights around us.
Could a vision do this? Just saying I did more to Rean that night than just that.
Just how many times have you done this before? You didn't give me a chance. My face feels like it's on fire.
Just think of it as my little payback for Baronia. Besides, this is the first time we've been in each other's arms like this.
Those hugs were simply to mark happy reunions. An embrace is a gesture of affection, sure, but a kiss is...
Cute! At least he's with someone his own age. Pop that trophy, come on! Give it to me! So you were
Very
saying?
well. I suppose I'll let you get away with it this once. But in return, you have to stay here. With me. Just a little while longer.
We'll stay. Not just a little while longer, but until dawn.
Bold as ever.
You need your sleep, Rean. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Close application. Reload. Reload. And I'm gonna pick Yuna now, so. There's Yuna's ending. I mean, Laura's ending. And then, as soon as I get Yuna's ending, we're just gonna roll into the finale. We're gonna roll with it, guys. It always checks forever for DLC. It's like, I don't have DLC. Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna skip through all the cutscenes leading up to who we pick, so I'm not gonna torture you or myself with any additional dialogue that we just don't need, so. Arcus, call it a day. Yeah. End the day. Loading, it is loading. Yuna. Okay, that literally skipped them all. Okay. I'm gonna do that again without skipping them all. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Because I legitimately wanted to watch that. Let's do this again. Just to show you. Trophies. All we gotta do now is beat the game in Nightmare. And we just got... this. And this. Load. This. It looks like McBurn from the load screen. Because all you see is, like, white hair and red shirt. Let's do this again without accidentally skipping it all. I didn't know it would work like that. I'm sorry. That was news to all of us. Okay, and then I was gonna do... skip the next scene. Still waiting. Next. Yuna. So Yuna's waiting. I mean, wow.
Instructor Rean! No worries. I'm just glad you're here. But what about everyone else? Are you sure it's okay meeting up with me like this?
Honestly, no, I wasn't sure. And yet there I was, reaching out to you. You were directed with your feelings for me, so it's only fair to do the same to you. I just felt like the right thing to do.
Hearing you say it like that is a little... Still, I've been preparing myself for this. Whatever your answer is, I'm ready to hear it. But before that, I wanted to apologize.
For what?
After the tennis match. In the heat of the moment, I just unloaded all my feelings on you out of nowhere. I know you, Instructor Rean. Once I confessed, I knew you'd put all your effort into coming up with just the right response. I know it couldn't have been easy for you. I must have weighed you down with my feelings. I wish I could just brush it off as a joke, say I was just kidding or something. But I can't, because none of it was a joke. I meant it all. Every word. I like you, Instructor Rean. When I'm with you, I'm always home.
You know I'm the sacrifice. There's no telling what might happen in tomorrow's battle. I kept putting this off, telling myself that now wasn't the right time. That maybe there was never a right time to begin with. Maybe in truth, it was I who hadn't come to terms with my own feelings. There's just something about you. Your dedication, your perseverance. You're still my student.
Huh?
I have a duty as your instructor, and that's a line I just can't cross. If I did, I wouldn't be the same man you fell for. And until you recognize that distinction, I'm afraid I can't, Yuna.
Seriously? You're gonna come this far just to pull another one of your lectures on me? Of course you did. I mean, why wouldn't you? And I even kinda like that about you too. But... come on! Fine. In that case, please, at least promise me this. Promise me you'll make it through tomorrow. I want you right there watching me when I graduate. And then, once that happens, we won't be teacher and student anymore.
Alright, I promise. Sorry we have to put this on hold for so long.
Don't worry. I can wait. No matter what happens, my feelings for you will never change. I promise.
Here's to you and I know.
So beautiful. It's almost like they're all out there cheering us on from the sky.
I know exactly what you mean. Let's give it everything we got, Yuna. Help me make my promise to you.
Right.
Here we go. Alright. Save over this. Proceed. Finale! Finale! Pulling out my guide. The Great War begins. Back. Looks like there's still a lot to do this chapter. But we'll see how much we can do in like 2 hours, honestly. I'm gonna see how much extra stuff I can do. We'll knock out as much as we can. Some more bonding events, thankfully, so we don't have to do that anymore. But I want to see how much of this extra content I can knock out any quests. It's gonna give me quests. We're not gonna go to the final dungeon today, but we're gonna do as much extra content as we can. And what I could even do is I can even do a bunch of stuff in my own time, playing all the way up till that point. Then we can always speed it on Friday. Like I can play my way all the way up until the final dungeon for you guys if you want, doing all the extra stuff, the scenes. But that one, I'm not gonna do the finale right now. So why don't we just do as much as we can together until it gets to like 6 o'clock.
The current time is 05:13 hours. All ships will be in position by 11:45 hours.
We've got the Bobcat 2 and the Merkaba, not to mention the Pantagruel landing craft and the Ouroboros ships.
Each team will infiltrate their assigned pale. Once the barrier is down, the Courageous Two will charge the Imperial Fortress.
If all goes according to plan, it should be 12:30 hours by then. You shouldn't need to worry about interference from the Imperial Air Force, but be vigilant for the Crimson Ark.
That's right. It doesn't appear as though they intend to directly participate in Operation Jormungand.
Agreed. We should all be on our guard.
Your lordship, Sharon, Angelica, Duvali.
Rose, Tita, Randy, we're all counting on you.
Got it. The rendezvous with George isn't until after 11, though.
I would like nothing more than to be of use to you. If there's anything at all you require of me, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Same with me. I'll lend you my aid where I can.
I'll be sticking around until you guys meet up too. But it looks like Lloyd and the others aren't gonna be free until the very last minute.
It's the same for Estelle's group too. I'm going to give this everything I've got, right until the very end. I can go wherever I'm needed. Maintenance, ground patrol, whatever you need.
You young folk can take care of all the preparations. We shall sit back and wait for our turn to arrive.
If you require assistance with tactics, or have questions about the ship's operation, I am prepared to offer my assistance.
Thank you, Father.
You too, Grandmother. But don't get too excited, okay?
Seriously, you have a tendency to get way too worked up. Hey, do not talk to your creator like that.
I know we'll be in good hands.
Shall we get started then?
Yes. This could be our final special ops mission.
Between the Pales, the Imperial Fortress, and the imminent war, anything could happen.
Shit's looking crazy as hell down there.
Yep. We got a number of requests, too. Best check them out before you forget.
Yeah. Some of them seem pretty important.
Seems like there are a bunch of magic knights and cryptids popping up, too.
At this point,
Right, we have
it
a lot
would
of
be
work to
best
do
to
still.
handle everything all at once, yes?
It seems we'll have a chance to show the world what the Radiant Wings can do.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be supporting you from here the whole time.
Got it. We'll be counting on you. Okay, Class 7. Our final batch of Special Ops missions begins now. Let's be the flashing blade that illuminates the darkness. Together, we'll light the path ahead for the world. We're all going to have to work together to make this happen. The deadline is 1100 hours. We'll need to finish everything up by then. May Adios be with us. Let's go, Class 7! Right!
Finale. Oh no. party right now. Elisa, you... There. That works, right? Oh! Gonna give us the last copy of the Black Records. Go to this thing. Ulster Harvest Festival. Saving Officer Allen. Ethel T. Monster. Okay. Supposed to go to the 3rd floor. What did Viscount R said? Where's my fast forward? Put it on. There he is. Oh my gosh, let's talk. You guys don't mind I'm not reading this one out loud here. I have to go to... my guide closes on me here. Oh, it's Muse. Talk to Muse. Where's she? Muse is in the cafeteria. Just right here. There she is. Wait, what's that star over there? Oh, it's just Margarita. Meeting the 4 great houses. Alright, what is she saying? Let's get her Vantage Masters and her Palm. There. Boom. Now what we have to do. Next floor, let's go here and take a bath. So this is going to be a scene with William. We can do that. That's right here. Boom. Wash up. There she is!
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Alright, so there's also a quest on the rear deck. Go check that one out real fast. Yes, there is. Is there only one here? Yeah. What's this quest? I heard that Crow really took you under his wing. Thought you'd have a sharp eye and schooled you in games, that sort of thing. So if one were to describe your relationship, it's like a teacher-student, right? You wanted to repay him, right, to just show him how much you've grown. Challenge him, okay. Okay. Well, I haven't played Vantage Masters in years. Alright. You remember that set of playing cards I got from you, Crow? The antique ones? I was thinking of putting them up for grabs. If I lose, that is. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, game on!
Okay, I think I remember how to play. We have 3 mana. Do that to get 4. That there. And then enter. Fast forward. I always play with that fast forward on. We have 5. Can't cast these things. Attack. Heal's gonna kill my guy if I do that. Skill. What does she do? 6 health. I guess heal and then attack this thing, and then you are gonna attack. You're gonna do heal damage. There. End turn. I think I got this. I haven't played this whole game, but you know, it's okay. Move. And then we're gonna do this. And then this is gonna attack that. This is gonna attack that. And then my turn. Ice damage. I love this card. So mean. They both kill each other off. It's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna win this, guys. Definitely not. And then... shoot. Come on, we got this guy. My god. Skill. Kill that thing. Can't do anything. Okay.
How about you
Ah!
try getting good?
See it as if we won. He wants to eat and try. After the war ends, no, when we bring the war to an end. I look forward to it, Crow. Why the hell have you written yourself off like this already? That's not the Crow I know. You're always telling me to face what comes, never give up. Those were your words, Crow. These past 10 years couldn't have changed who you are fundamentally. Well, those are some pretty words you throw out for some people. Alright. Make a promise then. Once the war is over, I'll take you to my favorite place in Shirai. You can eat as much as you want. Seriously, you can eat until you puke if you want. Thanks, Crow. Why am I coming too? Green says, as a sacrifice, I don't know what'll happen to me if everything's over. Maybe Crow's not the only one that gave up. If Crow's serious about making good on the promise, I'll follow through too. What's in each place? A lot. Alright guys, I think I'm just gonna call it a day early today. We have a lot of extra stuff to do. I think I'm just gonna do it all on my own time, so it's just gonna be going and having mini scenes, grabbing like different books. So why don't I catch you back up on Friday where we do the finale. So I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from about 1 p.m. to about like 5, 6-ish. Sometimes I do around, I'll stream around 2.
No.
But you guys have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'm just gonna play a bunch in my own time, and I'll catch you back up at the finale. See you then. Peace. Actually, I'm doing it just so I don't give you like 4 or 5 hours of nothing content. So, see you Friday. Peace.